Welcome to Irish I Was Laughing Radio. Whoop, this isn't radio anymore. Let's just start that over. Welcome to Irish I Was Laughing. God damn, I've done this 1,000 fucking times. Whatever. Welcome to Irish I Was Laughing. I'm your host, Dan Dean, stand-up comedian, podcaster, glasses wearer, laundry master, cryptozoologist, wood butcher. In the studio with me is my co-host, Wendi Ferguson, stand-up comedian, podcaster, serial connoisseur, Prince fangirl, plant killer, petite chef, smiley-faced gangster. We're just a guy with a beard and his leprechaun, and this is Midget TV all day, every day. Goddamn, you woke me up from a nap, and I'm all discombobulated now. I fucked up our opening like a goddamn rookie.
It'll be all right.
So, what are you up to today?
I just had I don't know what you call it, counseling session.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah.
First of all, where was this counseling session?
In my living room.
Right, in your living room. I've never heard of somebody door dashing their therapist before. What the fuck?
Hey, I got it like that. When you're cool like me, Dan, you can get them to come to your house.
Yeah, they're just fucking banging down your door to get in there, to get inside that little midget head of yours. Like, what in the fuck is making this thing tick?
They know
She
I'm a
can't
hot
come to
mess,
us. We're going to go to her, goddammit.
right?
We're getting the case study on this thing. We're getting published in medical journals.
I think I'm going to donate my body to science.
I mean, I kind of just assumed you had done that a long time ago.
Right? Well, I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. What are you going to do with it?
Exactly.
Somebody better use that thing.
Hell yeah.
And one day when they're talking about, look at this person with Wendyism.
Wendyism.
Then
I used to tease my mom because she wanted to give her body to science, and she was serious about it. And I said, "They're not going to want you, Mom." And she said, "Why not?" And I said, "Because you're pickled."
I was about to say she was well preserved already.
What do you mean pickled? And she was laughing. I said, "You drink too much. Like, I don't think they can." Yeah, I was just giving her a hard time, but it was funny. But yeah, she's pickled. Yeah. But I also seen where they can you can they put you in these pods and you can be a tree.
You're going to be a pod person when you die?
Like, yeah, they got these pods. I'm sure it's outrageously expensive, but they put you in this like thing and they, plant you and you decompose and a tree grows.
That would be fine, but some fucking cat that you adopted would probably knock you over, dig you up or some shit.
I wouldn't doubt it. Let's stick this bitch up. She got rid of us.
There'd be soil and Wendy all over somebody's fucking living room.
That'd be gross. But yeah.
Bit.
But I'm not doing a whole lot. Like, just chilling. Trying to figure out what I'm going to get into today.
Kind of the same. Like I said, I was taking a nap because I was working until 3 a.m.
Oh, wow.
And I got home, got something to eat, decompressed or whatever. Ended up going to bed about 4 and got up at 7:30, which is wild. I haven't slept in until 7:30 in probably a year. I don't know. So I was kind of running on fumes today, but I didn't really have a whole bunch going on, especially with all the rain.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a couple of outside jobs working right now, so the rain is hindering that. I've been working inside for however many months now without a goddamn drop of rain. Now all of a sudden
it decides to rain.
Yeah, I'm outside and it's raining every day for 2 weeks. What the fuck?
Yeah, the weather's weird. It actually looks like it feels like fall today, and the leaves outside my window are like falling and blowing around and stuff. But the other day was really wild. We were driving through town and it was like 90 degrees. It was hot, and there were
It
leaves
wasn't a
falling.
cold 90 degrees.
No, just the other day it was like, come on, Dan, it was hot as fuck the other day.
All right, okay. It was 90 degrees hot. I get you.
But it was weird because the leaves were falling, and there were all these leaves in this yard, like it was fall, but it was like hot as shit outside. It just didn't look right. Didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I was driving back from Gabriella's soccer game the other day, and I kind of looked off to the side and noticed all the fall colors are starting to take effect.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to look kind of pretty over there on the side.
Yeah, it is.
Not too
It really
bad.
is.
I also went to Texas Roadhouse the other day after I took her to get something to eat after her soccer game, and I ordered to go Texas Roadhouse, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of pissed off because at the end of my order, it gave me the option to get the rolls with cinnamon butter. I'm like, what in the fuck is happening here? I have to pay, or if I were eating in the store, I could get all the rolls and cinnamon butter I wanted. They
Right.
just give that shit to you. Now I have, but since I'm getting it to go, I have to pay for this shit. What is happening? Because that was my whole meal plan. I was gonna get her chicken tenders. If she was hungry, get her something to eat. I'm just gonna munch on rolls the whole way home.
Yeah, those are
God
the
damn it! So I get her shit, and I broke down, paid $3.49 for the rolls. I'm like, fuck it. I'm still getting them. I'm not going to go to Texas Roadhouse and not get cinnamon butter.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get the order, give her first thing I do is open up the rolls. We got six rolls here. I'm like, all right, and good. So I give her chicken, and there's another thing in there. Open it up, 4 fucking rolls. I'm like, God damn it! It came with rolls free. So now I've got 10 fucking rolls here. And I loaded up on carbs on the way home, and I was kind of damn near falling asleep by the time I got there. Like,
right.
they didn't go to
I can
waste.
eat bread like that. I can eat maybe one roll and I'm cool. Because if I eat any more than one roll, I won't eat my food when it comes. But it's so hard not to eat them rolls with that butter.
You better believe I'm eating that shit. Speaking of eating your food, I noticed the other day something I was missing from your page. I haven't seen anything coming out of the midget kitchen recently.
I've been lazy, dude. I've been eating McDonald's.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I
I
just,
just be heating up McDonald's like yesterday. What did I even eat yesterday? Yesterday I ate a cheeseburger from McDonald's. And then last night, what did I think I ate some pepperoni and cheese.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Pepperoni and cheese. I missed the goddamn terrible pictures of an avocado mixed with corn and pineapple, 3 saltine crackers, and a raw potato.
Oh, bullshit.
on a paper plate.
I did not put stuff together like that. Like, I did put some weird shit together, but
a glass of milk mixed with Tabasco sauce to wash it all down. What the fuck?
did I tell you about the peanut butter and honey sandwich I ate the other night with hot sauce on it?
No, but it doesn't sound
amazing.
Yeah, that doesn't sound terrible. I'm not here to judge you on your culinary, on your taste buds. You eat what you're going to eat. But people are looking at this shit like all midgets eat crazy shit like this. What in the fuck are we doing? And you post it as if you've created some
work of art.
Some 3 Michelin star masterpiece when all you've done is cut a piece of cheese up and stuck it on a paper plate with some ranch dressing and a grape and a half.
I know. I don't even I don't even make the plates nice. I use paper plates.
Yeah, no, your
I
presentation
want to give.
leaves a lot to be desired. Like your photography, I'm not here to judge your taste buds. I'm here to judge your photography. It's fucking terrible. I don't.
I know. Have you seen my TikToks? There last night I made a TikTok and it was going great. I was really happy with it. I was like, I think this is a good TikTok. And so later on in the evening, I'm going through to see, what kind of reactions it's getting. And this lady says, well, halfway through your video, you muted it. And
Yep. I saw. I'm like, what in the fuck is? I'm getting pissed off at my phone. Like, what in the fuck? Did I turn the volume down? What is going on?
I was so fucking angry. I'm like, are you serious? I said, is there any way to fix it? And I'm like, she's like, I'm interested to see hear the rest of the story.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened.
And it wasn't like a 17-second TikTok. This thing's like 3 minutes long, and the audio goes off after a minute, and you're just sitting there going,
I'm terrible at this TikTok stuff. I'm so envious of these people that are good at it. I'm just like, how the hell did they learn to do all this shit? Did they take classes? Did they go to college for this shit? I'm stupid, literally, when it comes to social media. I'm terrible at it. I'm very terrible.
well, as far as that goes, there are some people who do, like Luke is good at editing videos and that kind of shit. But most of the social media influencers, TikTok people or whatever, I don't think they do a whole bunch of that. They just record themselves.
Man, there is some weird, scary people on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
I was scrolling yesterday and I was like, what the hell? I gotta get out of here. I gotta put my phone down. There are some really, this dude had, okay, so you know how people get the ear gauge, they gauge their ears?
Yep.
He had one right here, a big hole, and he had his nose pierced here, but he had a gauge right here in his nose, and then had some stuff going on the sides and all these tattoos, and he was talking about, he was down and out and depressed and all this shit, and I thought, yeah, I would be too
if I looked like the ghoul on Fallout, I would be depressed. Have you seen that show?
Bless his heart. Who? What?
Fallout?
No, I want to watch it though.
It's a pretty goddamn good show. And I've never played a video game in my life. I don't know anything about it.
I've seen the video game
now because I've watched the show, but I asked my son about it, and he said, "Yeah, it seems pretty accurate." I watched it; it was pretty good. He's played the game or whatever.
I've heard it's pretty. I've heard good things about it.
It's not the best. It's not my favorite, but
right.
I liked it. It's pretty fun. It's got old Walter Goggins in it.
Yeah.
Who I like that guy. He plays in Justified. He's in all kinds of shit, but he's a good actor. I like that show.
And I did look on Netflix, and Breaking Bad is on there, but the only thing is it's only 5 seasons on there, and I think there were more seasons than that.
I'll have to check it out. I started to look for it one day after you said that, but I got sidetracked and was looking at some other shit.
Same. I was going to text you and tell you, and I got sidetracked too. So.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'll tell you what I have been, or what I started watching, a show called Loudermilk. Have you seen that?
Yes, I love it.
Bro, that show's fucking
love it.
I didn't know a whole bunch about it, but kind of out of the blue, randomly, somebody messaged me, somebody that I haven't seen or talked to in a long time. We're not friends on social media, but just randomly, this chick messages me and like, "Hey, have you seen this show Loudermilk?" I started watching it, and this dude reminds me of you. He's just a really grouchy guy with a good heart. You should check it out. And she says, "I know that might not sound like a compliment, but it kind of is. I says, I'm going to tell you what, I can't even imagine a better compliment than that. But
Right.
that sounds, I mean, maybe I don't have a great heart, but I'm grouchy as fuck. So I started watching that show and god damn, it's good.
I love it.
It's fucking Peter Farrelly, something about Mary and
Hmm.
Dumb and Dumber and all those shows.
Will
Fucking fantastic.
Sasso.
Yeah, and he uses all the handicapped people and all this
Yeah,
shit, and they always address it. If there's there's the guy on there with the real short arms, and they make
and he's
joke
a drummer, isn't he? A
drummer,
drummer? Yeah,
and,
and I'm
and,
like,
and
what the fuck?
Brian Regan's on there
Yeah,
for
that's what I was
for all
gonna
the
say.
comedians, and he says, "You're a drummer. What do you have to use extra long drumsticks?" So I figured you would with your little T
I
Rex
watched the
arms.
whole thing. I watched the whole thing.
Fucking
It's
fantastic. I've
great.
only watched I've only watched a couple episodes right now, but man, I love that fucking show. They
Yeah,
got
the
that
whole thing's good.
the Down syndrome guy on there coming to his door to collect his money. He said,
Yeah,
"Well, you want some meatballs?" And he says, "I have Down syndrome. Of course, I fucking love meatballs." What the fuck? Like that's not a
it's a
stereotype.
great show, man. It really is. Now the main character, the Loudermilk guy, he played a character on Sex and the City, and I couldn't stand him.
Ron
Like,
Livingston.
yeah, the character was he was just whiny and just. And then so I started not to watch the show because I seen he was the main dude, and I'm like, this is probably gonna suck. So I just started watching. I was like, oh, this is amazing. He's
Have you
great.
not seen Office Space?
No, I have not.
Oh, you better go watch it.
No, I haven't seen Office Space.
He's in Office Space too. That's a fucking good show too. That's a great movie.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
that the one with the guy with the stapler?
yeah.
There,
With Milton, with Stephen Root, who is also a fantastic actor. That dude is
yeah,
the most underrated actor in Hollywood. Probably he's in Dodgeball. I
I'll
mean,
have to
he's
check
in
it
he's
out.
in all kinds of shit. Yeah, watch Office Space. That's a classic. I can't believe you haven't seen that.
No, I haven't. I have
Uh,
not.
Fucking Lumberg with his coffee cup. Yeah, we're just gonna need you to move your desk down into the basement. If you could do that right away, that'd be great.
I'll have to check it out because I've heard it's good. My mom loved that movie,
Oh man, it's
so
fantastic.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I watched it not too long ago. There's a group on Facebook. It's for Ohio vanity license plates. They just post
Mhm.
people just post pictures of vanity plates that they've seen, and the one says PCLDLTR, which is PC load letter, and it's a reference to Office Space.
All right.
You'll have to watch it, but this picture got tens of thousands of likes, and everybody's commenting on it. It's fucking fantastic.
Sweet. I'll have to,
Like,
yeah, I'll have to
yeah,
watch
Office Space, a classic. You got to go watch that shit.
it. Sweet. Was she born yesterday? Okay, Dan. Oh,
What?
all right.
No, I didn't. I didn't. That must just be natural. I don't know what's going on.
Fucking smart ass.
I'm also watching Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power.
Oh yeah, is it good?
It's decent. If you like Lord of the Rings, I'd
I
say
do
it's
like
pretty
Lord of the
good.
Rings.
I mean, it's something to watch anyway. Apparently they spent a shit ton of money on it,
Yeah.
like hundreds of millions. Like it might be the most expensive TV show ever made. They just put
Really?
a ton of money into the production in this thing. It's, I guess it's pretty high quality, but I don't mind it. I watched a movie called Rebel Ridge. Have you heard of that one? It's all right too. I think Bert Kreischer called it Black Rambo. Fairly accurate. It's this dude. The cops are fucking with him. So, and he's a Marine Corps. He was a Marine Corps on McMap, Marine Corps martial arts instructor. and so he fucking up these cops or whatever, trying to get his money back from them. It's not too bad, you know.
I'd
If you
probably like the I like
if you
movies
got a
like that.
couple hours with nothing to do and you've already watched Office Space, then Rough Bridge isn't too bad. You can check that out.
I'm addicted to Bob's Burgers. Like I restarted it, and I'm starting at the beginning. I freaking love that show. Like I can't. Oh, I
Would
can't.
you rather have Bob's Burgers or McDonald's burgers?
I want to try Bob's because they have the burger of the week up there all the time, and it's something really cool and funny. Like I would
And you know
really.
what they don't have? Crocs in their Happy Meal.
We're me and Gloria are addicted to these little crops. Like we are figuring out ways to get these damn things. We
Clearly, what do you
even
have? Four now?
call. Pardon?
You have four now?
Yeah, I have four. There's eight.
Tell me, wait, did you just say you call beforehand to see what they have? Is that
Yes,
what you're about to tell me?
yes. We even call McDonald's and be like, "Hey, what one you?" Because we don't want to be buying Happy Meals for no. Well, then we found out we can just buy the toy. We don't have to buy the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
But
Have you checked surrounding McDonald's? Because all McDonald's don't have the same Crocs.
no, I haven't checked surrounding McDonald's. Dan, it's hard for me to drive, so I
Maybe
can't
sometimes you
get
got to
the
take a road
local.
trip. Sometimes you have to. Biscuit and I drove to Georgetown, Kentucky one time just to get Bojangles.
Oh God, I love Bojangles.
It was fucking good. I had that the other day. Built one in Hilliard finally. So now if I want Bojangles, I only have to drive 35 minutes
I
instead
love
of 3 hours.
chicken anyway. Damn, that sounds good too.
They're pretty good. They got the good ass biscuits, their sandwiches, their fries. Goddamn, Bojangles.
Yeah, I like Popeyes too. Do you like Popeyes?
It's all right. I don't dislike it. It's not my favorite though.
I'm not a fan of KFC, but
It's no Bojangles.
I love Popeyes. I'll have to. Man, now you want me? I want to go to Bojangles now.
Yeah, that's the best chicken restaurant
Yeah. Oh, I
without a
believe
doubt.
you. Yeah.
Raising Cane's, bottom of the fucking barrel. What the fuck? How is that even a restaurant? What in the fuck kind of bullshit, bland, white ass people are eating Raising Cane's?
Bland white ass people.
It's goddamn terrible. What in the fuck? That is a disaster.
Do you like B Dubs? Do you like B Dubs?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I don't typically eat there for no reason. You know, if I go there to watch a fight or something, but I don't mind their food.
I would eat it once a week if I could afford it. I love B Dubs.
Well,
I get
maybe instead of eating McDonald's 73 times a week, eat it beat up once.
right.
And then you.
They have no prizes though.
That's true. That's true. You got to get those Crocs. Hey, can you put those little Croc charms on your McDonald's Crocs? Like if you got one of those little.
They come with
like a
stickers.
burger?
They come with a sheet of stickers.
Yeah, but stickers aren't. You know what I'm talking about? Those
The
charms
little
that you
gibbets.
stick
They
through the
call them
hole.
gibbets.
Gibbets? Is that a real thing, or did somebody just call it that?
That's what they're. Yeah, Croc gibbets are. Yes, that's a real thing.
Googling.
People and they're
I'll be
expensive.
goddamned. It's a word.
Because
Jibbitz. But that's a brand name.
I just bought a pair of Crocs yesterday, and they had the little gibbets on the back wall, and they're like for one is $4.99 for one little $5 for one.
That's
Or
more than
you
the
can
Crocs
get
cost.
or you can get so many for $9, and I'm like, that is ridiculous. Which I don't like the gibbets. None of my Crocs have those on them. I don't like them. I think they look ridiculous.
Well, yeah, you don't want to ruin your high class Crocs with ridiculous looking gibbets
Exactly.
on there. But anyway, can you put those things on your McDonald's Crocs?
I mean, if you bought gibbets little enough, I guess you could, because they got the holes. Just like
They'll fit on the holes.
I'm not sure. I'd have to, I have to look. I'm not sure.
I really think you should bejibbits your Crocs out.
No,
You gotta start bejibbling those things.
I don't like them though, Dan.
Yeah,
I just
but
like my Crocs plain.
you have listen. Some people wear the bare minimum, 4 pieces of flair on their Crocs. If you just want to express yourself by using the bare minimum, that's fine. But you have other people who have 27 pieces of flair on their Crocs.
Yeah,
I really wish you'd seen Office Space and you would understand this joke,
sorry.
but you have no idea what I'm talking about right now
No,
because you
I
have
don't.
never seen Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston in Office Space before she was Rachel Green on Friends.
Mm-hmm.
She was on Office Space, and listen, that's your homework for the week.
To watch Office Space.
Yeah, we're recording early today, so you have time this afternoon, this evening, to go watch Office Space, and you can thank me later. This
Okay.
isn't it's not a Spaceballs situation.
I hope not, because man, I was ready to murder you after you made me sit through that stupid shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. That
I
is,
know it's a classic, but it's that that was painful. I know exactly what I'm talking about. That shit was painful.
you're talking about some bullshit right there. Is what you're talking about.
And I still have not watched Princess Bride.
Ever?
I watched 5 minutes of it. You bought me the DVD a long time ago, and I was just like, I can't. I can't do it.
That's wild. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody who didn't like The Princess Bride.
I'll have to try it, man. I'll have to watch. That'll be my homework too. I'll have to watch it.
I mean, I really feel like that's your jam. I feel like that's right in your wheelhouse right there.
Princess Bride.
Yeah. So kind of a kid story. It's good for kids and has a good message, a happy ending, true love, giants, sword
Why would a
fighting.
midget like giants, Dan?
Listen, who doesn't like Andre the Giant?
Why like him?
Well, who the fuck do you think the giant is?
But that's Andre the Giant, man. He was the
Right.
shit.
Yeah. He hit. Yeah.
And he's
I
in
mean,
it. I know he's in it, but
all you're doing is reinforcing my point here.
how come when this?
Albinos,
Okay, I have a question. How
Billy
come?
Crystal,
I love Billy Crystal.
these Miracle Max.
How come on this podcast I'm always looking like the dummy? Am I really that dumb?
What are you talking about?
Look how big. Fuck
What are
you.
you talking about? You don't look dumb.
You made the reel about I couldn't get the riddle,
I'm
and
gonna
I'm
tell you
not the
what.
only one. Because
That
I read it to Gloria, and Gloria was like, "I don't know, man. She didn't even try."
yeah,
She's
I'm
like,
not saying it was an easy riddle. It was hard, But when you get, I don't know how I could have made it clearer. I gave you
I
the
watched it, and I was
best.
rolling. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Wendy, you are ridiculous."
Yeah, after you know what's ridiculous though? I posted that clip on TikTok and on whatever, and I can't tell you how many people commented answers on the riddle. Like, watch the fucking video. I give the answer. I give the answer in the video. Tell me you haven't watched the whole video without telling me you haven't watched the whole video. Because most of the answers are wrong that
Oh
they're
my
given.
god!
I'm like, what in the fuck is happening here? I give the answer at the end.
So let me tell you. Let me back up. So how we were talking about my counselor was here today. So I'm in my room in the middle of getting dressed. Like I had my bra on, no shirt, had my pants halfway up, and I was debating right in the middle of my pants. Should I really wear these? I don't think I'm going to be able to get them up over my fucking ass. You know what I mean? So there's a knock on my door, and I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, who is it? And she says her name, and I don't hear her the first time. And I said, who? And she tells me, and I'm like, oh, hold on.
Well, you
So I'm
didn't
like,
know she was coming?
no, I totally forgot. And it's Thursday. She comes every Thursday. And so I'm like, okay,
Are
what?
you here with my McDonald's DoorDash?
I'm like, do I answer the door like this, or do I make her stand out there until I get completely dressed? Because this could be a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I struggle really hard. So I said, screw it. It is what it is. I need help. I'm not afraid to ask for help. So I go to my door, and I'm standing behind my door, and I open the door so she still can't see me. And I got my pants halfway down and no shirt on and a bra, right? And my hair's crazy. So I shut the door and I said, I'm sorry. And she goes, oh, well, hello. And she's got her arms in these slings and shit. And I'm like, crap, this bitch ain't going to be able to help me. Like, oh God, what am I going to do? So she had fallen and got hurt, and she's got these things on her arms. And I'm like, I know this probably isn't the perfect time to ask, but can you help me? She's like, of course. What do you need? And I said, well, can you help me pull these pants up?
This is goddamn karma is what this is for all those times you told your Greyhound joke on stage. Now how the tables have turned. You're the one asking an old lady for help getting your pants
old, though. She's younger than me. So she pulls my pants up, and I said, okay, I'm going to go in here and get a shirt on. I said, I'm so sorry you're seeing me like this. It's embarrassing. She's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. And I said, can you do hair? And I'm thinking, boy, I'm being real selfish. This poor lady's got slings on, and I'm still asking her to do stuff for me. She's like, yeah, hold on. So she takes her things off, and she's like, how do you want it? You want it in a messy bun? I said, I don't care. Just put it in a ponytail up high. So she did, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, who the hell answers the door in that kind of condition? Like,
I mean, maybe, but think about it this way. That lady has the best goddamn story you could ever imagine. That she is currently telling every one of her friends.
right?
This midget answered the door with no shirt and her pants halfway down her ass. Here I come in with my slings, and she's asking me to pull her pants up
and do her hair.
and do her hair for some goddamn reason.
Hey, I ain't afraid to ask for help, is what I'm saying. So if
Clearly.
you're out there and you need help, let yourself be vulnerable and get that help. That's what I'm saying, Dan.
Yeah, this is karma, is what this is.
Why
She
is it
couldn't.
karma? I hope
You
that
couldn't
old lady
get your
doesn't
shit
listen.
up, so she just yanked your pants down and walked right off the bus.
Yeah. Shoot. But I had a conundrum. Like, I was really in here stressing out. Like, what do I do? What do I do? It's going to take me forever to get dressed because I can't get these pants up. And I was like, fuck it. I'm answering the door like this. What's she going to do? Leave?
Fantastic.
Like, so yeah, that was my big craziness. She is. Oh, I'm a mess, is what I am. I'm a mess. Do you know what it's like to not be able to get your pants up, Dan?
No.
Do you know what
I
that
do
feels
not.
like?
I do not. I assume probably one day I will. I'll be an old goddamn stove up man sitting in my house yelling at Miranda and
Pull your pants up.
come pull my pants up.
Don't you think now that we're here together, don't you think one of my eyes is lazy? Remember?
Oh yeah, I noticed that years ago. I just didn't want to say shit to you. I was trying to be nice.
Thanks. Yeah.
What the fuck you're talking about? Your eyes are exactly the same.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
This one is not as open as this one. I know, I kept doing that on the thing. Like, I was trying to, see?
You'll get it one day.
See?
Everything's backwards. Watch me
That
point at
eye
this.
is not as open as the other one.
Watch me point at this duck right the first time.
All right.
Everything's backwards. It's a mirror.
I know, Dan. I know.
You got this
Anyway.
shit. All right. We're going to give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Is that possible? I don't think it's
yeah.
possible.
We don't want you to look dumb on every podcast. So, what I'm going to have you do is spell the word candy using only 2 letters.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dan.
Listen, before you get started, your instinct is going to be to say M&M. That's not right. I want you to literally spell the word candy, C-A-N-D-Y, using only 2 letters. This one's not going to be a 5-minute clip because I don't really know what hint I can give you. Other than it has to do with the letters in the word. C-A-N-D-Y. How do you spell that using only 2 letters? Which 2 letters are they?
CD.
No. You got one of them. The fuck is CD? Compact disc? How does that spell candy?
No, because D.
Kadi?
Oh, Dan, why do you do this to me?
This one's pretty hard. I didn't get this one. I didn't get it.
You did, so that's supposed to make me feel better?
Yeah. You're not the only dummy. We're both retarded.
Candies with only 2 letters.
Yes. What 2 letters are they?
I don't know.
C and Y. Huh?
That's the answer?
C and Y.
Oh, here we go again. Every single person. You're going to do this to me again? C and Y.
Yeah. That's the answer, by the way.
That's the answer, C and Y. That makes no fucking sense.
C and Y. You got a piece of paper?
Oh, candy.
No, how about that? See, it didn't take you long this time. You
I
got
need
it.
to come up with a fucking riddle for you next week.
You should.
That's what Gloria said. She said, now you got to come up with a riddle for Dan. I said, what do I do? Google riddles? Ugh.
I'm fucking Kyle.
Damn it.
That's like the pun of the riddle world right there. That one's kind of dumb. C.
It's good though.
It is. C and Y.
The thing about those riddles is you think too hard, and they're not really that hard.
Well, that's what you said the first time. I think too much about them.
Yeah, I do. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I don't really have a whole bunch else to talk about this week. What, you got anything?
No.
All right. Well,
boring, Dan.
yes. What we haven't done is the Wendi clip of the week.
That's what I was just getting ready to ask.
All right. Well, here we go.
All righty.
She's got the claw.
Yeah, it's hurting.
She's got the claw going on here.
Like it's
all cramped up. Oh, it's shaking. It's shaking over there. Oh, look at the claw. It's like Jim Carrey.
What the fuck is happening? Fucker.
You got a cramp.
She'll be making me look like a T-Rex with fucking. Oh, my finger needs to pop. Oh, you should have felt that. It didn't make a noise. You should have felt it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the microphone down here. Is it still working?
Yeah, I have to turn it up some. Hold on.
Why did I have a cramp?
I don't fucking know. Am I your potassium inside your body? I don't have any fucking. Why people get cramps? I don't fucking know.
Not eating enough bananas.
They see. You need to open up the midget kitchen again so you can have a banana, 7 chocolate chips, 1 spoonful of peanut butter, and plain Greek yogurt.
Ugh, that don't sound good.
Actually, it doesn't sound bad. A chocolate chip, banana, peanut butter, yogurt. That sounds decent.
That's right. Have you ever had plain Greek yogurt just by itself?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's horrible. It's good for you, but it's horrible.
Yeah, it's really the only kind of yogurt I buy. I put it in smoothies or whatever. But
I buy it too, and I put honey in it, and it makes it all better.
Yeah, if there's anybody out there eating just plain Greek yogurt, they are clearly a serial killer.
Clearly.
Who the fuck is out there eating plain yogurt?
Ugh.
I don't know what's happening. How about we do another one? Instead of a Wendi clip of the week, we're going to do a Dan segment. We're going to call it the curmudgeon complaint of the week.
Oh, jeez.
Where we can talk about some shit that pisses me off.
Everything pisses you off, Dan.
Correct. That's why we can do this whole segment. This week, it's going to be custard-filled donuts.
Oh, they're delicious.
What in the fuck? Who is eating custard-filled donuts when there are cream-filled donuts right there?
Custard-filled have you tried one?
Yeah, they taste fine, but they're no cream-filled. They're not even on the same level.
I like the custard better than the cream-filled.
Yeah, I bet you like the custard all up in your mouth. God damn it. It's like eating banana flavoring on some shit. What in the fuck are we talking about?
Bananas.
Bananas themselves are fine. They're fine. Banana flavoring on anything. What the fuck? What are we even talking about here?
Yeah, that's gross. Like banana candy.
Those banana runts? What the fuck?
Oh,
they don't even get soft ever.
I don't eat them. I don't eat those. I pick them out. And the banana flavored Tootsie Chews.
I don't even know why they would admit that. What in the fuck are we talking about? Miranda loves banana flavored shit. So she and her daughters, they'll make this banana pudding. They'll make like 13 gallons of it with this giant fucking bowl in their refrigerator. It's fine, but they make so much that no army in the world could eat the whole thing, and it sits in the fridge and it goes bad.
That's gross when it goes bad. But
it takes like 7 minutes to go bad.
I love banana pudding.
I mean, it's fine. I would never choose it. Like if there was anything that but I'll take a couple bites of banana pudding. It's fine.
You're making me hungry.
I bet I am. Those Nilla wafers get all fucking soft, and the bananas are brown. Goddamn, what the fuck?
Looking like a science project.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Even I can't eat it. I firmly believe that food doesn't go bad. It just changes forms. But the form that banana pudding changes into is goddamn inedible. It's fucking gross.
It's poison.
And Miranda won't eat anything that's been in the refrigerator longer than 37 seconds. So it's on me to eat that shit. And God, there's nothing I hate more than wasting food. Nothing I hate more. So they've got this fucking barrel full of banana pudding in the fridge that nobody's ever going to eat.
Except for you.
Well, and I'm not going to either. It's like they do it on purpose because they're forcing me to throw food out just to say fuck you.
big old middle finger right to you, Dan.
Yeah, like what is happening here? I don't know what's going on. What do you have coming up?
I have the mental health show August, or not August, God bless, October the 11th. I have the mental health show at the Attic in Columbus. And then October 12th, I have the show with Luke and Nick Osmond at the hardware store in Yellow Springs. I'm excited.
All right. I'm also at the Attic, October 2nd. We're doing a birthday showcase for Sister Lou over there.
Right on. I like her.
Yeah, she's good people. It's going to be a good time. Have a little birthday party for her. Tell some jokes. Have some comedy. Be fantastic. October 10th, we're at London, the State Theater. You can get your tickets over there online. And I'm gonna take this chance to announce that after that October 10th show, I'm going to retire from comedy.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think I've done what I need to do. I've entertained hundreds of millions of people. I've become one of the most famous comedians in the world. There's nothing really left to achieve at this point, so I'm gonna retire from comedy.
I call bullshit.
Focus on podcasting. We're gonna do this thing. I have this podcast. I'm thinking of starting my military podcast again, and I have a couple other ideas bouncing around in my head. Plus, this is weird. I never in a million years thought I would say this. I am the co-host of a weekly live conspiracy theory podcast.
Really?
Yeah, it's an experience because those people are wacky.
Who you telling? I know a couple.
We did one last night talking about the Elvis Presley death hoax. And he spent an hour and a half telling me why Elvis is not dead, or why he might be dead at this point. He hasn't been in the public eye for many years, but why he did not die on August 17th, 1977. And that's quite it. And last week we talked about the vampire cult in Dayton. The Dayton, Ohio has the second largest vampire coven in the United States, by the way, behind New Orleans.
What?
So, yeah. We did a whole episode on that. These are wild. So, like I said, I never expected to find myself saying, because I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not that guy. So I honestly have no idea why he asked me to co-host this podcast with him. I guess he just wants somebody with a fresh perspective, that he, a mind that's unfettered by the beliefs of, because I do kind of like hearing the theories. I do. He talks about a lot of true crime shit and occult. Yeah, it really is. And it does open my mind up a little bit. For example, I never knew before going on this podcast that Finland does not exist. It doesn't exist. Finland isn't a country. It is a construct of the Japanese government because they didn't want other people fishing in that part of the ocean. So they created the country of Finland to keep other people away so that they could use the Trans-Siberian Railroad to transport some kind of cellular devices. I don't know what the fuck. But it's wild that, all these people think they're of Finnish descent and that they live in a country that just isn't there. So, if you guys want to hear these kind of stories,
oh shit,
they're fantastic. Check out Operation GCD. live on YouTube. We do it live every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to be there next week because I'll be at that show at the Attic.
Do you keep a straight face or do you laugh? And I mean,
Listen, so I think I'm there to kind of provide some comic relief, but some of the shit that they say it's fairly compelling.
oh
Like
yeah, I've heard some. Yeah, I've heard some that I'm
the
like,
evidence,
what?
the evidence that Elvis didn't die is it's pretty good. It's interesting. I'm not saying I believe he didn't die. That man's arteries were full of peanut butter and bananas. But
Right, and pills and everything else. Yeah.
well, maybe, maybe not.
Hmm.
See, these are the things that you have to open your mind up to. Listen to some of these. Some of the shit is out there. Some of it is, but some of it is pretty good. So check that shit out.
Right on.
Operation GCD, Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock on YouTube. It is what it is. Anyway, gonna get out of here. If you guys have any comments, if you have any ideas for the show, if you want to come on, if you have any questions about Elvis Presley, about the mafia and organized crime, about forensic investigations, about hiking destinations, about U.S. geography, about the Taco Bell menu, about tattoos, about horror movies, or just horror movies, about mushrooms, about car maintenance, about North Korean diplomats, about life in general, guys, hit us up at iwishawaslaughing@gmail.com. Otherwise, you guys take it easy. And we'll see you on the next episode. I forgot to cue up the music because I was so busy playing the banners.